Hello and good morning students, I am Shudipto, your English teacher. Today I will give you the whole answer of first chapter grammar from your book, grammar book, Tune into Grammar, and I will tell you the exercise answer of sentence. The first chapter is sentence and I will tell you the whole answers from your book, that is Tune into Grammar, and you have to open page number 4. Okay, chapter first, it is for class 8 students. So chapter first, page number 4, and the segment is learn and identify the subjects and the predicates in these sentences. Okay, this page number 4. Identify the subjects and the predicates in these sentences. It is total answer. You have to match. If you want to write it down with a pencil by the side of the question, then you can do it. So these are the answers. You told me several times that sir, please give us the answers of the grammar exercise, so that I'm going to give you the whole chapters up to 1 to 7, and by step I will give you the all answers from your exercise. Today is the first day. I am going to give you the first chapter exercise answer of the first chapter. The name of the chapter is sentence. I will give you the whole answer of the sentence exercise. So the first question is identify the subjects and the predicates in these sentences. You have to open your book. Okay, and the first question is the big brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Here subject is the big brown fox, predicate is jumped over the lazy dog. Second question, blessed are those who share. So here the subject is those and predicate is who share are blessed. Third question, that is what a helpful friend he is. So here subject is he is a helpful friend, is a predicate. Question number 4. Baking is his passion. His subject is passion is baking, means baking is his passion. So his is subject, passion is baking is the predicate. So next, I is the subject, was truly disappointed with his behavior is the predicate. Now 6, a very strong man carrying a rucksack, R-U-C-K, S-A-C-K, sack. It is the subject, stepped forward to help. It is the predicate. You is the subject, cheer up is the predicate. The tiger is the subject. Question number 8, the tiger is the subject. Then P-O-U-N-C-D, pounced upon its weak and tired victim is the predicate. 9, the Mughal Emperor Akbar is the subject and was a man with a vision is the predicate. Question number 10, he is the subject, can help us the predicate. The hibiscus is the subject, is a beautiful flower is a predicate. Men and women in varied attire is the subject, marched on merrily in the celebration parade is the predicate. So the next portion, that is practice. Okay, and question number A, read these sentences and identify the subject and the attribute. Some sentences may not have both. Okay, so the first column is attribute, and the second column here is the subject column. The first sentence is, the quiet mouse ate some cheese. So here the quiet is the attribute, mouse is the subject. Next, the sweet girl is the attribute and Cynthia is the subject. The broken is the attribute and bored is subject. The principal is attribute. Mr. Guha is the subject. The is attribute. Prince is subject. The sailor is attribute. Ali is the subject. The is attribute. Boys is the subject. Again, the is attribute and swimmers is subject. And question number 9, there is no attribute but subject is there, that is my. Question number 10, the enormous is the attribute and subject subject is giant. Question number 11, venomous is attribute and snakes is subject. The intrepid is the attribute and trackers is the subject. Question number 13, the excited is attribute, students here is the subject. The tired and vexed is the attribute and subject is passengers. Question number 15, there is no attribute but there is a subject, that is I. Okay, now question number B. Question number B, encircle the objects in these sentences. Say which one is direct object and which is the indirect object. So you must know what is direct object, what is indirect object. In class 7 I told you, okay, I taught you how to identify the subject or the object from a sentence. At first you have to find out the verb, then you have to ask to the verb to whom and what. If the answer will come against what, make sure it is direct object, and the answer will come against to whom, it will be the indirect object. Direct object always the inanimate or non-living thing. Okay, direct object always is being the non-living thing, and indirect object is always being the living thing. So here open at page number 5. Okay, it is page number 5. Question number B, direct object and indirect object. I have directly written the direct object and indirect object. So the first direct object is, the direct object is vas, V-A-S-E, vas, and indirect object is mother. Second, direct object so direct object is essay, but I am very sorry, there is no indirect object. Okay, there is no indirect object here, no indirect object, there is no indirect object. Okay, so you have to you have to be very careful whenever you are going to identify any direct object and indirect object. Make sure direct object will be the non-living thing and indirect object must be living thing. So entrance test, by mistake I have written this, I am very sorry. It would not be indirect object. Indirect object must be living thing. Okay. So now third is song, and here audience, the living thing. Indirect object is audience. Dinner is direct object and indirect object is family. Then fifth is pull and indirect object is dog. Then question number 6, direct object is postcode and indirect object is hymn. 7th, wall, there is no indirect object. Question number 8, there is no direct object but there is one indirect object, that is Mary. It is a name. Okay, it is a girl. Question number 9, sand castle, and there is no indirect object. Question number 10, tree house, there is no indirect object. Question number 10, sweets is direct object and children is the indirect object. Question number 12, money is the direct object and plumber is the indirect object. Okay, now go to the next page, that is question, the next page, it is already next page, and question number C. Identify the complement in each of the sentences and state its kind. So you have to identify the complement. So first question is here. The car nearly hit the lamp post. There is no complement. Question number 2, the weather in the tropical town got hotter and hotter. So hotter and hotter is the subjective complement. Question number 3, I found the music soulful. Here soulful is objective complement. Question number 4, the cyclist is paddling fast. The cyclist is paddling fast. Here fast is adverbial. Question number 5, the cake has not been baked. So baked is subjective complement. Question number 6. Question number 6 is the teachers flying at he teaches flying at the camp. So flying is subjective complement. 7 is every night, that is adverbial. Hindi teacher, subjective complement. Question number 9, complicated, that is subjective complement. Question number 10, overnight, that is adverbial. Question number 11, confident, that is subjective complement. 12, state of disappear, that is subjective complement. Okay, and now go to the next segment, that is learn. Okay, and it is question number 7, learn. Identify these sentences as declarative. You have to write D. If it is interrogative, you have to write IN. If it is imperative, you have to write IM, or exclamatory, you have to write E. Okay, against the sentences. So the first sentence is the soldier marched proudly to receive his medal. It is definitely declarative sentence. So why it is declarative? The sentence is declaring a state. Second question, is Umesh wearing a red shirt? It is interrogative. You know it very well because the note of interrogation is put at the last of the sentence. Question number 3, Do not take coffee from the vending machine. So it is a suggestion or request. So it is imperative sentence. Question number 4. Help me paint the fence, please. So it is also imperative because somebody is begging help to you. Question number 5. What a funny expression that was. So it is an exclamatory sentence. Now, how disturbing this documentary is. It is obviously exclamatory sentence because at the end of the sentence there is a note of exclamation. Now, question number 7. Turn over the page number 8. Question number 7. 7 is, what is the name of that gentleman? So it is obviously a question, so it is interrogative question. Now next, question number 8. Siddharth doesn't like to watch horror films. So it is somebody is telling about or describing about Siddharth. Okay, so it is declarative. Now question number 9. They heard strange sounds coming from the house next door. So it is also a declarative question. Declarative sentence. Question number 10. Interrogative. Did the two boys fight over a bar of chocolates? So it is also a question. So it must be interrogative question. Interrogative sentence. Question number 11. Stop arguing and come here. So it is imperative because each and every imperative sentence starts with a verb and it implies a sense of expression of request, command, of sense. Question number 12. Work hard and do well. It is also imperative sentence. Okay. Now go to the next page. The next segment, that is practice, and it is the question number A. Rearrange these words and phrases to form sentences as directed. Use capital letters and the correct punctuation marks. So these words or phrases has been given. You have to make it correctly. You have to put it in the correct order. Okay. So for the biscuits, cake, Soviet and office party has ordered, you have to write it assertive sentence. Okay. So what would be the answer? The answer is Shobhit has ordered cake and biscuits for the office party. The second question, the printing press editors took to see the. You have to write it assertive sentence. So they took the editors to see the printing press. Third question is, today it is how cloudy. You have to write into exclamatory sentence, how cloudy it is today. Question number 4, about you read how the man did a little girl adopted. So the answer here, you have to write it interrogative. Did you read about the man who adopted a little girl? Question number 5, the window closed. You have to write into imperative. So close the window. Question number 6, the old one after Sharma's television set stopped working anew. You have to write it into assertive sentence. So it would be the Sharmas brought a new television set after the old one stopped working. 7. Actually, in this sentence I have a doubt, because Sarmas, if it is a name, so here the should not be put here. But if it is a designation, or if it is a name of a post, so here the is appropriate. I have a little bit confusion about this question, students. So I have to make it clear, but make sure this question will not come in your exam. Okay, question number 6. It will not come in your exam. So now next, question number 7. Where does Kabita live? Question number 8. Got sick. The cafe had food from Apurv and. So I have to write into assertive sentence in a proper order. So Apurv had food from the cafe and got sick. Question number 9. People who neighbors loudly or like do not speak. So here you have to write into negative sentence. So our neighbors do not like people who speak loudly. Question number 10. The beautiful rain is oh how beautiful the rain is. Question number 11. It up, pick, now write. So it would be pick it up right now. Question number 10. Question number 12. Do not run or question number 12 is run, shut in the corridor or do not. So we have to put it in a correct order, and you have to write into imperative sentence. So do not run or shout in the corridor. Okay. Now the second segment is question number B. Transform each of the sentences as directed. Go to question number B, page number 8. Transform each of the sentences as directed. The first question is, she drinks at least 10 glasses of water every day. So you have to turn it to negative. So the first question here, that is, the question is, she does not fail to drink at least 10 glasses of water every day. Okay. Transformation of sentences means the question or the sentence will be given to you to be transformed. Make sure the meaning or the sense of the question will not be changed anymore, but you have to put any sign of affirmative or negative. You have to do it. So here, she drinks at least 10 glasses of water every day, means he does not fail to drink, means he drinks. Okay. In this way, we have to put a not or no to make it negative, but you have no right to change the meaning of the sentence. She drinks at least 10 glasses of water every day means what? She doesn't fail to drink at least 10 glasses of water every day. The meaning is same, but there should be a negative sign in the second question, means the sentence you will write after transformation, after transfer. Okay. So second question is, Vijayata looks stunning in her gown. So you have to transform into exclamatory sentence. So how stunning Vijayata looks in her gown. Question number 3. Jacob took his friends out for a treat. Interrogative. So didn't Jacob take his friends out for a trip? So if you are asked to make a sentence into interrogative, you must put an modal according to the sentence, according to the verb, and a not or no, so that your transformation of sentences will be correct. If you write, did Jacob take his friends out of a treat? No, that would be wrong. It means, did not Jacob take his friends out for a treat? It means the answer is here. Yes, Jacob took his friends out for a treat. Means the two sentences contain the same meaning. The sense will be the same. 4th question. Could you please pass me the table salt? So we have to write into imperative. Please pass me the table salt. Now question number 5th. This is an expensive watch. You have to write into exclamatory sentence. What an expensive watch this is. This is the answer. Okay, this is the answer. Question number 6. 6 is, I have no money in my wallet. So here the answer would be, have I no money in my wallet? Question number 7. How sunny it is today? It is very sunny today. Question number 8. I may get late as it is foggy. Will I not get late as it is foggy? Question number 9. Will you please be silent? So you have to write into imperative. Please be silent. Question number 10. Blue is not as dark as black. You have to write into positive. Positive, comparative, and superlative. There are 3 degrees of adjectives. So you have to use the positive degree, that is dark. So here, without changing the meaning of the actual meaning of the question, means blue is not as black as blue is not as dark as black. It means black is dark than blue. Okay, so it is completed. I have given the whole answer of chapter number 1. So chapter number 1 means sentence. I have completed the whole exercise of chapter number 1. Okay, answer of the exercise of 1st chapter is completed. So you have to write the answers in your copy, and you have to learn it very carefully. Next class or next video or next online classes, I will be in front of you with chapter number 2 and the exercise answer of this exercise of chapter number 2 I will prepare for you. Okay, till then, bye bye. Stay safe at your home. Have a good day.